Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Danny, and I'm back with another video. I have a very huge announcement to make, and that is I left Nigeria already. It's been like a while now that I've left Nigeria. If I were to calculate it, probably a month. Yeah, I left Nigeria and I'm back in China. I'm back in school to resume for my medical clerkship, and I would like to share a few things with you, which is why I'm doing this video. I know a lot of people don't know I'm not around. Sorry, I'm not around. Because I just decided to live on a low, and that's just me. I want to say very, very big thank you to everybody that has been supporting the channel. I know I've not been posting regularly, and I'm working on that. A lot of things happened at the airport of getting here, and I'd like to share a few things with you. Yeah, so I left Nigeria as last month, and the airport showed me shaky. It wasn't really like I wanted to come back to China. It was like I was trying to like go elsewhere for my internship slash elective. Different places called different names, but elective, placement, observation. Yeah, so I was supposed to go elsewhere for it, but then we'll come back to that subject later. That might be another video. But like, I want to talk you through a few things you might encounter at the airport and all that. And I have a few clips I could share with you at the airport and all. I left Nigeria using Egyptair, which is a very, very nice airline. Since I've been leaving the country, I feel like it's one of the best. But for me, Etihad Airways is actually the best airline I've used in my entire life. I've taken KLM, I've taken Etihad Airways, I've taken SAS, I've taken Ethiopia, but Etihad is actually number one, followed by maybe this Egyptair. One thing I want you to know is that jackpotting, like the way people say it, jackpot / living like the country is not something that is easy. Don't just think like people just leave Nigeria. It comes with a lot of hard work. It comes with a lot of stress and all that. That might be in another video that I might probably share. Do you understand? But then I encountered a lot of things. Leaving Nigeria was like a huge effort and a huge step going forward, because I feel like me doing my internship is a very nice stage in becoming a doctor, which is what I want to become. There are a series of things that I faced at the airport. Number one, MMA will show you shaggy. Lagos Muritala Mohammed International Airport will show you shaggy. My dear, if you say your flight is 5 p.m, my dear, be there as early as 10 a.m. I'm not joking. Don't say that your flight is 5 p.m, you now go there maybe 3 p.m, or you get it. It will shock you that you get there and the second half closed. Yeah. So my ticket was slated for was it on a Sunday? Yeah. My ticket was on a Sunday, and then the takeoff time was 2 p.m. And then I got to the airport at 12 p.m. I can remember very well, because I left my hotel as early as 11. I booked an hotel like, let's say, 10 minutes to 20 minutes away. Very, very close. Yeah, no traffic, nothing. Satan nearly happened, make I no lie. Satan really tried, but then it did not work. I got to the airport at 12. Now, I got to the airport. On getting to the airport, I saw the counter closing. In my mind, I'm like, why is the counter closing? Because it's just 12 p.m. Do you understand? Why are you closing it for? Do you understand? I got there, the attendant told me it's closed. You cannot check in again. In my mind, I'm like, waiting with this. It can't be me. Do you understand? They're like, what time is your flight? I said 2 p.m. I want to close. You're supposed to be at 10 a.m. In my mind, I'm like, 10 a.m. to come and do what? You understand? I've been traveling out of the country so many times, and this is like the first time that somebody would tell me, like, if you have a flight 2 p.m, you have to be at the airport as early as 9, 10, 11. Because of what? Who is pursuing me? Do you understand? So luckily for me, see, when we're talking about grace, okay, this is where grace comes in. They asked me to talk to somebody if the person allows me Then they will take my ticket, they'll take my passport and all that. I didn't even say a word. The man just asked the attendant, where is he going? She said China. She said, let him in. I'm like, I've not even said anything. Once I buy ticket, once I buy passport. Like, when you're talking about grace, that is an example of grace. Like, she got my ticket, she got my passport. Now, if you're coming to China, you need to know a few things when you're coming to China. Your JW202 form has to be with you. Your admission letter has to be with you. Student certificate has to be with you. Your what else again? Notice of consent has to be with you when you're coming back. Because I don't know, but for Lagos International Airport, they will ask you to show them your admission letter, which is what they ask from me, and then they will create a health code for you, which is what you're going to use to when you get to China. Now, I was given 46 kg. Egypt Air gives international flights 46 kg, and then you get a carry-on. So yeah, I got 46 kg. Now, èmi pack oúnjẹ o. Kò sí nǹkan tí mo pack rice, mo pack garri, mo pack ẹ̀gúsí. The only thing I know that I not pack elubo, I not pack emelewedu. No, we don't do that here. Who does that? Now, I packed good foods. I packed noodles. I packed. You people will ask me, why am I packing noodles when there's Chinese noodles? There are levels to this thing. Do you understand? Chinese noodles is different from Nigerian noodles, my dear. Do you understand? So I packed a few Nigerian noodles. I'm used to like Chinese noodles, but like your homeland taste is different from. So I did pack a few Indomie noodles from home and a few things. I was given 46 kg. My dear, box me will be 80 kg. Me or my boy war. You understand? So luckily for me, the people at the counter actually accepted me. And the funny thing was, I was the last person they accepted. Like, I don't just know. Now, my big boss was winning like something like 40 something. Hey, small box 20 something. Hey, kilo shelle. Luckily for me, they asked me to like separate the items. The small one, they still took it like 26. You understand? They passed it in. The second one, they said I had to remove luggage, so I bought extra baggage. My dear, when you are coming from your house, please carry bako bag, because in town maybe you see bako bag for like 1.5, 2K. My dear, airport 5,000 naira, and you must láti gba bako. Ghana must go new. Ghana must go 5,000 naira. Not negotiable. I transferred the items. You understand? Now they said extra luggage costs $196. I said okay, make I pay in credit card. My dear, when I want back credit, naira, I will go to Bureau de Change, and time was going. You understand? I started running like goats. Collected my uncle's ATM because my uncle went with me to the airport, and my friend's mom, my dad's friend's mom. You understand? She's my grandma, so she went with me to the airport. So I got to the Bureau de Change. She started asking all sorts of questions. I said, my dear, how much is $196? You got to buy me here. Don't ask me questions. She said so I paid. I got it in dollars. Now, so when you're coming to the airport, try and have dollars with you, because they won't necessarily collect naira. Have dollars with you. So it was done. My luggage was passed in, but my brothers and sisters, I ran. Musari, the race that I've not Timmy sat for like Iwa Musagon. I ran. I could not say goodbye to my uncle. I could not say goodbye to my loved one. So I had to like meet up. I got to the customs, the immigration. The question, where are you going? Can you come? My dear, it's on the passport. If it's one, no way. Do you understand? Look inside the ticket. Ibelozo, China. They were still asking me. Anyway, I'm grateful to one of the immigration officers. He did help me out, and then I was able to go. Maybe checkpoint, my dear. When I saw time, it was like 1 something or so. Was it up to 1? It wasn't even 1. It was like, let's say like 12 or something. You understand? At the checkout point, you have to like remove your shoes. You have to remove a few things. I got there. I saw time. Don't worry, okay. My dear, me what about essay? I carried my boots one hand, bag one hand, everything. Musa bastard race. Musa bastard race. I got to the checking point, only to find out that people are chilling. Oh, I think how did this attendant say it? They've not called the check-in like, okay, you guys can start boarding. They've not started boarding. Everybody was chilling and relaxing, and I'm here running. I'm like, why did I rush here? But I'm grateful for the fact that even though I got there, I was able to check in, and then I was able to like compose myself, rest. Do you understand? Now, never make that mistake. Always get to the airport early, especially Nigerian airports. Get to airport very, very early, my dear. Don't let them come and give you stories and all that. Get to airport early if you don't want to miss your flight. So my total flight was like 24 hours. 3 hours layover at Cairo, 3 hours layover at Beijing, because my final destination is Shenyang. I got to Cairo, no Wi-Fi. I was looking everywhere for Wi-Fi. They said there's no Wi-Fi. I had to like find a way to like call my uncle in Nigeria. That's why I said carry money when they come out, because if you say you go see me, you no see, and if you see, you better. Now I searched all over the airport for Wi-Fi, no Wi-Fi, so that I could tell my dad that I'm getting to Cairo, so I'm waiting for my next flight, because my layover was like 3 hours, which is why I prefer having shorter layovers than having longer hours layover, because you'd get frustrated like, why am I having this longer? 3 hours safe is too long for me. So I got there, I was looking for Wi-Fi. Now MTN, don't let me say anything. MTN say I can roam. Abi, data is supposed to be working when I have data on my MTN sim. E no work, e no work. I had to call my uncle in Nigeria. Please send me credit, because they brought one message like, okay, you have a roaming kidney that you can pay, and then you'll be able to use internet. And I asked my uncle to send money. I sent money, finish, did the internet roaming. It did not work. Like, I don't understand. It did not work one bit. Like, you people just literally took my data and took my money for no reason. I had not sent it. Luckily, there was still like extra credit, so I had to text my dad that I'm in Cairo, to text my uncle like, okay, I got the credit and I'm in Cairo waiting for my next flight. So that really took a toll on me, because I was walking around the airport looking for Wi-Fi, like somebody that's lost. So that was that about Cairo. And then while I got to China, it was relatively easy for me. When I got to China, I didn't really have much like things to do. Yeah. So that's what happened. And then in Beijing, you have to do a few things. Like, you need to do your fingerprint, which will be done at the airport. Is a very, very easy something. And then the QR code that was generated from you from Nigeria, you have to show them. If you're coming to China as a student, you need to show them the health QR code. And if it doesn't work, they'll take you to the health booth and they'll check you. And then you have to go through the immigration point in Beijing. That one, they are the ones that will check the validity of your document. Okay, you have this, you have that, and then they'll pass you in. It's been a roller coaster of months for me. Do you understand? It wasn't like I wanted to come to China in the first place, but then that would be for another time. So I just wanted to like share with you guys that I'm back in school, and then there will be some great content. See you next time. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share. It's very important. Share. Most anything, share. Let's get to 200 subscribers this month. Do you understand? So thank you very much for the support.